Kale, the emerald crown jewel of the modern health food movement. It's been baked into chips, stuffed into smoothies, massaged into salads, and practically deified by wellness bloggers. Loaded with antioxidants, vitamins A, C, and K, and a healthy dose of skin-loving carotenoids like lutein and zeaxanthin, kale has become the poster child for beauty from within nutrition. And with good reason. These nutrients help scavenge free radicals, improve skin elasticity, and may even enhance the skin's resistance to UV-induced aging. But for all its leafy glory, kale comes with a twist, because when eaten in excess, it may quietly start writing your kidneys a resignation letter. Yes, we're talking about oxalates, naturally occurring compounds found in many plant foods that can bind to minerals like calcium and form tiny, spiky crystals. These little crystals don't always play nice in the body, and when conditions are right or wrong, they can contribute to the formation of kidney stones, particularly calcium oxalate stones, the most common type. And guess what? Kale, along with its leafy green cousins like spinach, Swiss chard, and beet greens, is rich in these oxalates. Now to be clear, eating kale is not dangerous for most people. In modern amounts, it's one of the most nutrient-dense, skin-supporting vegetables you can find. But for those prone to kidney stones or people consuming green smoothies by the gallon, oxalate overload becomes a very real concern. Over time, too much of these crystal-forming compounds can irritate the kidneys, interfere with mineral absorption, and potentially lead to painful surprises in the urinary tract. And it's easy to see how we got here. Kale's antioxidants, especially lutein and zeaxanthin, do have remarkable skin benefits. These carotenoids accumulate in the skin where they help filter high-energy blue light and UV rays, reducing inflammation and slowing the degradation of collagen. They also help reduce oxidative stress that accelerates aging, making them key players in the inner arsenal against sun-induced wrinkles and pigmentation. There's even some evidence that regular consumption of these compounds lowers the risk of skin roughness and improves elasticity, all without ever stepping near a syringe or a laser. Kale is also high in vitamin K1, a lesser-known skin ally that supports wound healing and may help reduce bruising and redness. Vitamin C, another kale superstar, contributes to collagen synthesis, while vitamin A promotes skin cell turnover. It's basically a skin serum in vegetable form, if you ignore the oxalate caveat. But moderation is key. Drinking green juice or kale smoothies 2 or 3 times a day for weeks on end, especially without balancing your intake with calcium-rich foods, can tip the scale toward kidney stress. When oxalates aren't bound in the gut with calcium and eliminated through stool, they can get absorbed into the bloodstream, where they circulate until excreted by the kidneys, and that's when trouble can brew. It's not just about the volume of kale, either. Raw kale tends to contain more oxalates than cooked kale, since heat can help reduce oxalate content somewhat. So if you're a hardcore raw vegan downing daily kale smoothies, you might want to start sautéing your greens or mixing in lower oxalate options like arugula, bok choy, or romaine. And if you've had kidney stones before, it's a good idea to limit high oxalate greens altogether or at least consume them with calcium sources like almonds, dairy, or tofu, so oxalates have something to bind to before your kidneys are stuck dealing with the consequences. In short, kale can be a powerful ally for your skin's defense system, offering internal protection against UV damage, helping reduce oxidative stress, and feeding your cells the nutrients they need to glow. But like many health heroes, its benefits come with conditions. Too much of it, especially in raw, undiversified form, and you're not feeding your skin, you're silently challenging your kidneys to a duel. So go ahead, enjoy your kale salad or your green smoothie, but don't let one vegetable dominate your plate like some iron-fisted, chlorophyll-rich tyrant. Diversity in diet is always key, because even kale, the beloved skin-loving superfood, can overstay its welcome if you invite it to every meal.